there's a chance you might be considered a spammer. What we've done, the system is quite sophisticated now. If it's more than 84 emails, it tells you, hey, there's more than 84 emails. I'm not automatically opening your email, but what I have done is pasted all of those email addresses on your clipboard for you. So if you really want to send it through Outlook, or let's say if you use a commercial remailer service like Constant Contact or any one of several very similar services, you can just open it up manually, go in the to field or the VCC field more appropriately, and click paste or Control V, and there you are, all the email addresses there. Don't even worry about, and Christy says, that's where I get lost every time. Oh, Christy, I'm sorry, should I not have repeated that comment? Okay, Christy, give us your phone number, and I'm going to have everybody on this call you. No, I'm joking. Actually, there's one number for you to remember, or Christy, or any of you out there who ever get lost on this step, and that's toll-free 877-GO-FIGURE. Seriously, this is a very powerful feature. Please don't get lost or risk not using the super powerful nature of this feature just over a few technical things. Have tech support walk you through it once or twice. I promise it's very simple, and you'll remember it from now on. Okay, let's go through this wizard one more time, and I want to show you some of the amazing things you can do in these 4 or 5 steps. First of all, on step number 1, you're able to filter based on membership type. So, a lot of you have asked many times, is there any way I can send an email to all my members? I just want to blast out an email and tell them I love them, or tell them I appreciate them, or wish them happy holidays, or let them know what my holiday hours are going to be, or that I'm going to be closed tomorrow. You know what? You can do it as simple as this. Select all on step 1, don't select anything in the next steps, and you are now sending an email to every single member. That quick and easy to do. You know what, folks? We suggest that you communicate with your members by email on a regular basis. Email is fast, it's free, and if you have a good, effective communication on a regular basis, it's really going to create that top-of-the-mind awareness about your facility. People are going to know that you're thinking about them and you love them, even if they're not coming in regularly, which will hopefully inspire them to, first of all, not quit or cancel, and second of all, to come in regularly. Next, you can target your members based on their membership type. So, for example, let's say that you have 12-month prepaid members, or let's say, I'll give you a better example, month-to-month members, all right? How many of y'all still have those pesky month-to-month members left? Just a few, and for whatever you do, you can't convince them to roll over to that check draft program. Send out an email on a regular basis to your month-to-month members and say, special, this month only, convert from month-to-month or any prepaid membership type to check draft. And not only will there be no conversion fee, but you will get your next 1 month dues free. And you might get some traction with that. One way or another, for whatever purpose, however you want, you can target your communications to your members based on their membership type. Let's look at the second screen. You can target your communications just to your active members, or just to your inactive members. Wouldn't that be nice? Send an email to all your inactive members. Do it once a month and say, hey, we noticed your membership's inactive. Just wanted to let you know we really miss you and we'd like to know what the problem is. Please call us on the phone or stop in. We want to resolve whatever the situation is and have you back in as an active member working out in good standing. Come talk to us. It's all that it takes. Could be a big difference in your membership numbers. What about membership hold? Now let's think about that for a second. How many of you all send miss you cards to your members who are not working out? Send me a message. Oh, the screen's lighting up. Good. I'm glad all of you do. All of you should be doing that. Now, the software, let's see, what's the question? Is there an email function and other reports such as not working out? Yes, there is, Julie. Great question. And if you go to the members not working out, you can also contact them by email. I'm not going to get into that right now, but yes, it is possible. You're welcome. Now, when you send the miss you cards, it automatically excludes people who are on membership hold, as you would expect. You know, somebody's out because they broke their leg. They were in an auto accident. They're going to be laid up for the next 3 months in a cast in a hospital bed. So they're on membership hold. They're on a medical hold. You don't want to send them a miss you card, right, every 2 weeks going, how come you haven't been coming in? That looks really bad. So the system is sophisticated enough that it will exclude people who are on membership hold. But this report wizard allows you to do something very special and magical. You can contact specifically your members who are on membership hold. And wouldn't that be a nice thing to do every couple of weeks or at least once a month and say, hey, we're sending you an email because you haven't been coming in. Don't get us wrong. We're not giving you a hard time. We know your membership's on hold. We just want to say we miss you. We've been thinking about you, and we can't wait until your membership's hold is over and we see your happy, smiling face back in the facility. How nice a customer service would that be? And how many cancellations do you guys get, honestly, after a membership hold? We all know it sometimes happens, especially in today's economy, tight economic times. You're trying to avoid those cancellations. Somebody goes on membership hold, red flag. Somebody's in danger of canceling their membership. Communicate with these people. This wizard allows you to do it quickly, freely, free of charge, and effortlessly. Okay, you can send an email to all your members who are in collections telling them pay up or else. I'm joking. You could send them a really nice email, though, reminding them that they owe you money, and maybe even send them an email and say, hey, I certainly hope that the reason we haven't seen you here lately is because you know and I know, and you know that I know that you owe me money. Forget about the money. Come in, work out, be healthy, and we can square up on the amount you owe me later. Now, let me ask you something. How many other businesses in the world do you know of that would even think of sending such an email? Your business is truly unique, the degree of customer service and caring about each individual. And let me ask you one other thing. If you did ever send such an email, how many people do you think would look at that and go, I can't believe it. I bounced 3 checks. I owe these people close to $100 for over 3 months, and they're still sending me an email telling me, don't worry about the money, come in, work out, and be healthy. How many of those people do you think would somehow find a way in the next 30 days or so to scrape up, pay you what they owe you, and you not only collect that money, but they probably tell, Christy says about 10,000, and not only that, but they would tell 10 of their friends, man, I can't believe how good those folks are to me. Do you know that I owe them money and they still send me this email? Okay. And finally, of course, you can also contact your archive members, all right? And this is a great way to increase your membership. Make it on a regular basis a point to contact, let's say, 3 to 4 times per year, your previous archive members, see if you can offer them a special, get them to return and rejoin. Okay, moving forward, step number 3 is attributes. I've already shown you how you could send an email to your members who are type 1 or type 2 diabetics. The really nice thing about attributes is they are unlimited. Really, they're limited only by your creativity and imagination. You can have an unlimited number of attributes in the system, and you can assign an unlimited combination of those to each and every member. Gail was saying, I have thousands of archives. Is that feasible? Gail, absolutely. You know, there's no charge per email. If you send 1,000 emails or 10,000 emails, it's the same price. It's free. Go try and send 10,000 letters at the post office and let me know how much they charge you. It doesn't matter if you have 100 archive members, 1,000 archive members, or 10,000 archive members. Send them an email once every 3 to 4 months, 3 to 4 times per year. You would be amazed if you can communicate with these people consistently and a well-crafted enough communication, how much traction you can get with that. Yes, Gail, all at one time. You filter it out here, and you can send through that email. And if you ever are getting into a point where you've got too many emails going through at once and your email server can't handle it, check out a commercial emailer service. I think that we use Constant Contact. You might have noticed that in some of the emails we send you that it says powered by Constant Contact. We've been real happy with them. I'm not looking to make any particular endorsement, just one company that we happen to work with. There's many similar services out there, and you can check those out. So let me get back to attributes here for 1 second. If you're not familiar with attributes, please check out some of the online training available because attributes are very powerful. One of the things that we suggest is whenever a new member joins at your facility, learn a little something personal about them. For example, let's say that somebody joins and you find out that their favorite sport is golf. Love it, can't get enough of it. They play it every weekend, watch it on TV all the time, and attend every tournament that comes into town. Okay, so create an attribute called golf. When somebody joins and you find out they like to play golf, assign them the golf attribute. Because now, a month or 2 down the road, maybe there's a big golf tournament coming to town. You happen to know about it. You want to send an email to your members and let them know. Or maybe even as a local business owner, you have a few free passes to this golf tournament for spectators. So you can send an email just to your members who like to play golf. Now, this point is very important and is critical to the usefulness of this function, because some people might just say, oh, well, you know, I use some other software, I've seen some other software, and I can just send an email to all members. Why wouldn't I just want to send an email to all members and let them know about this golf tournament. I'm sure I have some people who like to play golf. No, don't ever do that, because the thing is, if 70 to 80% of your members don't care about golf, and you send them that email, you send an email to somebody once, twice, or more of stuff they don't care about, you're going straight to their spam folder. They're either not going to read your email, or they're going to delay reading your email. But if every email they get pertains to them, if they love to play golf and they're getting emails from you about golf and not about things they don't care about, then people are not going to spam your junk mail, your email, and they're going to read the ones that they do get because it pertains to them. So this is a very, very powerful feature. Okay. By the way, Janet is asking, is there a report I can run for active members that shows members who do not have email addresses? Yes, there certainly is. Go into the report section, and you will see that there is one for members with email addresses or members without email addresses. And actually, Janet, that's an excellent question, because obviously, if somebody does not have an email address on file, then you won't be able to use this feature as effectively. So this is a great way that iGoFigure allows you to also manage those members who do not have email addresses on file, and that will also help you with that. Okay, let's take a look at step number 4. Date join. Now, this is actually pretty powerful. You can do some cool things with this. Let me give you an example. Let's say that in a few days here, when it's the end of August next week, I choose to run a report or send an email to anybody whose date joined was between the 1st of August 2010 and the 31st of August 2010. Who is that? Well, that's everybody who just signed up in the month of August, everyone who signed up in the last 30 days. You know what? Send them an email. Make it a point to do that. Every single month, I want you to send an email using this feature in your iGo system to everybody who joined in the last 30 days. And just welcome them personally. Say, hello, I am sending you this email because I am the owner or the manager or whatever at my facility, whatever your facility name is, and I noticed you joined in the last 30 days. I want to personally welcome you on board and introduce myself as the owner and let you know that I deeply care about you. I want you to be happy here. If there's ever anything I can do for you, etc., etc. You guys know what to say in such an email. The power of iGoFigure allows you to do this. Now, watch carefully what I am doing, because there's a special prize for the first person who correctly types to me what this does. Okay, I'm going to change the year here to 2009. See how I did that? I'm going to do it again here also. I'm going to click here. I'm going to click on the year and change it to 2009. Very special prize for the first person who tells me what I'm choosing now. Anybody whose date joined is between the 1st of August 2009 and the 31st of August 2009. And somebody says, yes, anniversary, 1 year celebration. Tells you who joined this last month 1 year ago. All right, stop, folks, stop. We only have one winner, and it was Joni Flanagan. Congratulations, you've won half off the admission price to this training, Joni. You will be receiving a check for $0.00. All right. Marcia's saying contract end. And yeah, it is contract end, but you know something? Joy says, so generous. Thanks. In all seriousness, yes, it is contract end. But if they're on a check draft program, and it's your usual, automatically renews unless they give you a 30-day cancellation, you don't have to worry about the contract end because it is going to automatically renew. But what this is going to tell me is anybody who's just reached their 1 year anniversary, and all those of you who answered 1 year anniversary, that's the right answer. Acknowledge that. Celebrate that. Send them an email and say, I noticed that we just celebrated 1 year together. Can't tell you how great it was to have you as a member for an entire year, looking forward to another great year and a long future together. And you know what? If you bump this year down, you could do it any way you want. If I say anyone who joins between the 1st of August 2005